Sam Sunderland here. I'll just talk you through my KTM 450 factory rally bike. We'll start off with the handlebars. Obviously there's a lot going on up here. Some people might be a bit confused, and we're missing the GPS that we normally race with. But here we've got the ICO buttons, which is what we use to recalibrate our tripometer, which is basically 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer, 3 kilometer, in the splits. This is a little toggle switch, which is how we scroll through the road book that normally sits in here. So we forward, back, forward, back. We've got a map switch here for traction control, basically for slippery stages, or if we start to lose the rear tyre in the last part of the stage. And then we've got a tank switch here where we can swap between the front and the rear tanks. Obviously with the rally we need extra fuel. We carry around 34 litres, and we got 7.5 and 8 in the front, and then we've got a big one on the back of 16 litres. I normally like to drain the rear tank first, so I keep it switched over to the rear tank, just to get a bit of that weight out the back end to stop it swapping around. Some stages I'll leave a little bit in there if it's sandy or whatever. I want to kind of squat the back down a bit to keep the weight off the front, but normally I drain it all out. We've got a steering damper, obviously, just to cushion the blows a little bit. And we've got the 52mm factory white power forks, a little bit bigger diameter fork tube. We've got the carbon fibre navigation tower. This is a little bit different to a normal bike, and normally we have like a Leatherman in here just in case. Hopefully you never need to use it, but who knows if you need to chop up some animals or something if you get hungry. But yeah, it's a pretty special bike, obviously the exhaust out on the side here, just because there's not much space for it with the tanks and things. And then yeah, we've got my little personalised fuel caps that I treasure dearly. Anything that makes it yours is always a bit special. We got big foot pegs, just a little bit wider than normal, just to keep our foot in. For me personally, I have a little spacer on my back brake to raise it up a little bit. As you can see, it's quite a high level. I kind of ride on the back of the bike quite a lot, and just prefer it to be a little bit spaced up. We have, you can't see from this side, but through there we have like a mandatory water that we have to carry. No one's ever drank it. I think you'd die if you did, but I think we've got to carry it anyway, so it's part of it. And then it's kind of like easy access to things underneath here. It's like sometimes we need to change suspension settings. It's easy to just swap them out quickly in the refuel or just before the stage. We've got a sandy stage or a stony stage. All your fuses here for the electronics if the bike stops, which normally it doesn't. In touch, lucky this Dakar had no problems at all with the bike, but this would be your first place to look if it stops, and try and get going again. But no, the bikes are really reliable, so we're lucky with that. We don't have to play too much. Normally I can put my seat on much easier than this. Yeah, I said quick, didn't I? I was clearly lying to you. Yeah, I'll put it on in a minute. Expert, alright. Tell that I've done that before. But yeah, it's a pretty strange looking bike to most people, I guess. We've got a bit of a bigger shock shaft. It's an 18mm shock shaft in there, just to kind of deal with the long days and the extra weight that we carry. It's about 150 kilos, the bike, and then we've got 34 litres of fuel, which adds another 30 odd litres. So yeah, it's pretty heavy once it's fully loaded. But yeah, that's about it. We got some electronical things up here, which is, like I said, the tripometer. This one's normally like an electronic compass to show us cap headings, and this is just a spare tripometer. If this one fails, we can look here instead. But yeah, good.